Okay, we're on the air, right? Michaela, here we go. Hi, everybody. George Blitz out here at beautiful Carroll Stream. You're over at third base. You see the Yep team. They are undefeated. They have come a long way. They had some great games all weekend. We're going to give you the lineup in a few seconds. And over here on first base, as she pans over, is the team from Iowa called Blitz. We're going to be back with the first pitch right after this. Okay, we're ready to go here. First batter for Yep is going to be Mike Klinger, left fielder. Stubbs delivers the first pitch. That's a strike. Big Joe Monza out there at first base, umpire. We're going to focus in on the pitcher Stubbs from the Blitz team. Blitz team out of Davenport, Urbandale, Iowa. The great Tim Walker runs the team. Awesome, awesome guys out here. There's a ball on the plate, and the game is moving a little slowly. Blitz needs to win 2 against the great Yep team. Yep team from North Lake Melrose Park. A ball to straight center field, and caught out there in center field. No problem there. So number 1 out there, center fielder. Dakota Wilkin brought that ball in. Dakota Wilkin. All right, now that's Stubbs now up to 29. This is Robbie Frampton, one of the great players in the game. The one major player that was allowed, one or two major players that is allowed on Yep is, in fact, the great Robbie Frampton, who's one of my favorite players and played for a fair amount of time for the flashback team. And he can do it all, third base, second, short. Frampton, the lefty, had a key hit in the last game. George Bliss out here at the SSA Malati Nissan National Championship. It's a beautiful day, August 2016, about 30 miles west of beautiful downtown Chicago. Frampton with the cut to left field, and quick, the left fielder, and it is. That's safe, that's a trap, and Frampton gets the second. So the left fielder came in quickly, and it just right out of his reach. That's Devin Ish out there. Devin Ish out in left, who came in quickly and just trapped it, and Frampton is on second. Big Ben Happel there, the big catcher there. Calming his guys down. That's Stubbs at the pitcher. Tanner Walker over there at first base. We'll get to these guys in a few seconds. We got Michaela on the camera. She's up here at first base.
Let's get this second one, boys. Let's go. You're okay.
This is Mcquarter, Maddie Mcquarter. This is their short center, 24, Mcquarter. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Swinging a cut ball on the third base line. That falls for fair. And here comes Frampton. And, yep, scores the first one. The throw second. And he slides in safe. Mcquarter with the cut double in front of the left fielder out there. And they're playing Chicago ball. So 1-0 early here. Just 1 out. Frampton started this inning, just a few seconds ago with that great double. And then Mcquarter right back. This is Joe Piscitelli. This is their shortstop, Big Joe Piscitelli. Don't know much about Joe, but he's a line drive to the shortstop. Caught there. Great catch. Michaela, we caught that shot, no doubt, right? Yes, we did. We're on record. Yes, sir, we are. All right. Our great camera girl caught that. I'll tell you, it's tough to work here at the SSA. She's way up on a ladder, about 30 feet up. She's above the field, and she caught that shot by Joe Piscitelli. Brian Abbey, number 22, their third baseman. I love the uniforms. Yep, Y-E-P. North Lake, Melrose Park, Western Suburbs, led by Chicken, my old buddy Chicken, and some great coaches there. Timmy Kaz, great team. Yep, they've been playing really, really well. They're undefeated. There's a swing. Ground ball to the pitcher. Stubbs at his feet, gets it out for out number 3. So only 1 run that inning. We'll be right back right after this. Okay, we're back here, bottom of first. 1 scratch run there for Yep on Frampton's great hit, and Mcquarter brought him in. It's going to be Ish, Walker, and Happel. Ish, Walker, and Happel for the Blitz team. Lefty, wearing number 19. Here we go. Pitcher on the mound today, of course, is none other than Sean King. Sean, great pitcher, extremely underrated guy. One of the better pitchers in the game who brings Yep to these big games. Sean, not giving anything good, but very confident he can go 3-0 and come in with 2 quick strikes. And he delivers. to the leadoff batter. There's a shot to left center, and it's down for the hit. Let's see if he goes to. No, he comes back. He circles back. No, he plays it safe. Nice hit there by Ish. Now here's Tanner Walker, first baseman, number 6. Yes, he is in fact the son of the great Tim Skywalker, who so many years ago led Carpet Country to that incredible upset over prime time on national TV. I did it myself. I'll never forget it. So this is the son of Tim Walker. Big Ben Happel will be next. They're big lefty. But this is Walker, first baseman, right-handed. Ground ball up the middle to the short center. Safe there. And let's see now. Let's see what the calls here. Let's see what Domonte calls. We're going to focus in on that. And he would be out at second because of the avoid. Okay. So he calls him out, I believe, out of the base path, I suspect. So that is a double play. And that's a tough call there. That's Joe Monza, who's got many years, called him out of the baseline, and that would be an automatic out, and then over the first, no problem. So a quick double play there. Ish slid a little bit out of the line, according to the ump. Here's Big Ben Happel. Big Ben. This guy hits bombs. I call him the Holstein of Iowa. He's a great kid. He hits great balls, and he's a great asset to the Iowa players. Big Ben Happel visited me a couple weeks ago at the Hall of Fame. We had a great time. Keene delivers. Happel, very aggressive in the box. Runs up, got that Chicago swing going. It's all good. 2-1.
Come on, Ben. Let's go with 2.
There's a swing, ground ball. Fielded by Yep. And 3 outs that inning as Yep holds them down with no runs. We'll be back right after this from Carroll Stream. We're back. Yep, there, number 9, the beautiful red uniform. That is none other than their DH Mike Bradley. Delivers a shot to right and caught out there in right field. He smoked that one. He nailed that one. That's Steve-ish out there. That's Big Steve. Number 12 caught that ball, but he crushed that one. Boy, he hammered that ball. Yep's got some really, really strong players. This is going to be Eric Anderson, their big catcher, batting now. Actually, check that. It's number 99, Jared Zito. Zito batting their first baseman. This is Zito. Z-I-T-O. Swing the ball to right center with a little backspin on it. Hey, Ish, no problem. Very smooth out there in right field. So Ish, 2 in a row. The Ish brothers are combining their efforts in left and right for the Iowa team, the great Blitz team. So 2 really quick outs. I'll tell you, it makes a difference when they play quickly. If you play great on defense, you're ready to go out there. This is the big boy, the big catcher, Eric Anderson. 1-0 early in the game, second inning top. Yep versus Blitz of Iowa. Yep, Melrose Park, Northlake, western suburbs of Chicago. A Mount Prospect team to be sure, and one of the underrated teams, quite frankly, that I've seen here in a couple of years. There's a strong cut swing to left, in quickly and left, and nothing doing. So Blitz is picking up on those cuts and playing great defense. Nothing there for Yep in that top of the half inning. We'll be back right after this. Okay, that's the great Pat Sharpspear in the box. 44, lefty. Patty Sharpspear, third baseman. Yes, third base for the Iowa team, Blitz. Swing, and he tries to cut down the third base line like a little push. Not actually a cut, just a real quick explanation here. George Bliss here in the broadcast booth going solo today. The Iowa teams have picked up the great techniques of Chicago. He kind of hits it off the handle a la Johnny Kelleher from many years ago. All he's trying to do is just float it over the third baseman's head, or what we call the push. It's very effective with the left-handed batter. If the ball comes inside, he just kind of swings at it, hits it on the handle, and it spins over the third baseman's head. Very hard to defend. So here's Sharpspear. Let's see what he does now. If he takes a full swing or what. Here's Big Pat, 44. I really like the way Keene works quickly. He comes in low, hard, then he comes at the big arc. He's got a big arm movement. There's a swing. Ball up the middle, right to the short center. Fires the first to 99. He's out.
Come on, Dakota. Let's go, Dakota. Come on out.
1 out. Jared Zito over there at first base. The big glove. Dakota Wilkin. Dakota Wilkin. He's our center fielder for Blitz. All right. My buddy's here standing right next to me in the booth. This is Dakota Wilkin.
Good eye, good eye.
Big center fielder. Game's kind of slow right now. It's a beautiful fall up and ground ball up to the middle to Keene. Keene over to the big guy at first base, 99, Zito. So real quick, Yep is playing very strong defense, and Keene is setting the pace here so far in this game. Sean Keene, K-E-A-N, number 34 with those beautiful red pants. The hat backwards. And again, I'm very fascinated by his arm movement. It's pretty deceiving. You don't know where he's going with his arm. There's Tim Walker, a shot, and there's the great Tim Walker who cuts it over the third base head for that single. So Walker with the single. Their DH comes through with what he's supposed to do. That's number 32 over there at first base, the great Tim Walker. If you want to pan over there to 32, that's one of the great players in Iowa history, Tim Walker. You see him there at 32 as our great camera girl pans over to see Timmy Walker, who I believe should be in the Hall of Fame in Illinois one of these days. Okay, let's get back to live action here.
Say hot, JB. Find that line drive stroke.
Here's the great shortstop. Here's the great shortstop. Jordan Bowers. Jordan Bowers. I don't know much about Bowers, but if he plays shortstop for this team, he's got to be pretty darn good. Jordan Bowers. Sun now low in the sky, going to be tough for the left side of the field, third, short, left, etc. The field does face the opposite of the Major League field, so it's facing out into the southeast corner. So therefore, that sun's going to be on the wrong side. But this is field 2 out here at McCaslin Park. There's a swing. Oh, right to Keene with that glove. Right to Zito. And Keene with some great defense so far as Yep shuts them down again. And we go to the next half inning. We'll be back right after this. Okay, here we go. Sean Keene, the great pitcher, number 34, the lefty, is in the box right now in their half of the third, which is the, they lost the flip, so it's the top half of third here as the Blitz is the home team. Ground, oh, shot to the shortstop. Right in the sun, 21 grabs it. Great swing there. That's Jordan Bowers at shortstop that caught that ball, and that's right in the sunlight. I could never see that in my best days. So good shot there by Keene to their shortstop, Bowers. Nikki Tracas. Nikki, I hope that number is correct. That's 21, Nikki Tracas, their center fielder, as he steps in the box with the cool sunglasses. That's Nikki Tracas, T-R-I-C-A-S-S-E. From Yep. Swing, line drive. Oh, right into center field. That's softball. Just missed it by a fraction of an inch, but that's the game. It looks good on paper. That's Nick Tracas. This is going to be Maddie, the right fielder, 31, I believe, is batting now. Let's take a look. Let's see who they got up there. Okay, they're making a change, it looks like. Okay, number 5 is going to bat here. That's Brandon Colley. So Brandon Colley is going to bat. He's going to pinch hit. Brandon Colley, C-O-L-L-I-E. Is another... Thank you. That's the umpire giving us the change there. Okay, they got that changed here. You sure do. Okay. This is Brandon Colley. Number 5, batting for Matt Newtuck. And again, Matt, I apologize if I got the name wrong. 31 is sitting down for just a second. 5 is going to bat for him. Here we go. Brandon Colley takes the pitch from Stubbs, a little short. Now, you want to make sure that Stubbs gets that first strike in against this guy. You want to get ahead in the count. Swings and a high, long, deep fly to right. Ish's got it right in foul territory, tags it up, and unbelievable throw there. But I'll tell you, that was a great play there by the right fielder, almost gunning down Tracas. So Nikki, 21, gets there quickly. We go to the top of the order. This is going to be Klinger. That was a good pinch hit there. He did get the guy to move. He was going for the big shot, hoping he could get it in the gap or over the guy's head. But Ish, out there in right field, playing a strong game, did get that ball in quickly. Tracas just did get the second base. This is Mike Klinger, left fielder. Shorts on, cool white pants. Stubbs, the pitcher, pitching well is very well. The Iowa guys have picked up all the techniques of the game. There's a ball with a little right spin to right field. Caught out there in center field by the great center fielder, and that's a big one, folks. That was a great catch out there in center field by Dakota Wilkin as they break down the inning. Wow, softball in Chicago. We'll be back right after this.
Let's go, Steve.
Back at beautiful McCaslin Park, Jim Malati Nissan, official sponsor of the men's 16-inch National Championship Series. Nissan in Crystal Lake, Illinois, the biggest and best Nissan dealer in America. And our thanks to Jimmy Malati and his entire staff at Crystal Lake, Malati.com. Ish, ground ball to the first baseman, Zito. Nice shot there by the right fielder to 99, Zito. So out number one, Jared Zito. Again, I don't know a lot about Jared, but these guys on YEP who play up on Mount Prospect, which is, your classic league, very, very strong team. This is their pitcher, Stubbs. This is Matt Stubbs, the pitcher. Stubbs doing well, only 1-0. It's a 1-0 game, bottom of 3.
Here we go.
This game goes 7 or more. Stubbs with a very closed stance, and if they pitch him inside, it's going to be a tough swing. Let's see if he can adjust that bat. He does. He gets it down to the second baseman, but quickly over to Zito for out number 2. So with the big open stance, he does go to the right side, but not enough friction on that ball. So 2 quick outs. This is Connor Bigley, the second baseman now. Connor? Beagley, Connor Beagley, yeah, got it.
Let's go, Connor.
Yep, he's number 8, Connor Beagley. I'm right in the dugout here with some nice guys from Iowa on the first base side, so I'm hearing all the dugout chatter. It's good stuff.
Here we go.
All right.
Come on now. Come on, 8.
Number 8 swings. There's a nice chop down to the shortstop. He fires. Oh, misses it. Put a little English on that ball, and he decides not to go to second. Covered up quickly by Robbie Frampton, but he decides to play it right. Connor Bigley. No reason to try to go to second. He would have been nailed. This is a short center, Prohaska. So, their rover, as they call it, number 20. He's a lefty. Let's see if he can get something done now with 2 outs. So far, Keene has shut him down, but the sun is really low now in the sky, and it's hard to see. So there's Prohaska. Ground ball to the short center. Over to Zito for the quick out. Nothing happening here. 1, 2, 3, no runs. We'll be back right after this from Pearl Stream.
Hey, 2-9, your ball.
Okay, we're back here. Top of 4. Still a nail-biter, 1-0. Robbie Frampton. Their second baseman swings. And line drive pop by the short center, Prohaska. That's Prohaska at short center, and Robbie crushed it. Oh, man, he got robbed on that one. Frampton goes dejected to the first base box, and that's a theft. That's a theft there. Georgie V in the box with me. You know Robbie well, George.
Yeah, I had him a couple of years ago, George. Terrific young hitter. He's been hitting the ball great for him. He was one of their pickups for this tournament, and it was a wise choice.
Mcquarter with a shot to left field. Nice cut, number 24, Matty Mcquarter. He's a short center, George, and he gets that classic Chicago cut down.
Oh, yeah, I had Matt a few years ago, too, and Matt's also another terrific hitter. Young kid, a lot of energy, great player.
Here's number 6 with the cool haircut, Joey Piscitelli. Again, Joey, my apologies, number 6, Piscitelli, Joey. And he looks to the right side. Now, folks, you studying this game know that he wants to get 24, Mcquarter, over to second if he possibly can. He wants to play the move-up game, and he's adjusting his feet in the air. While that ball's in the air, he's trying to get that ball to the right side. Anything on the outside of the plate, he's going to take a swing and get it down to the first base area. Now, there's a cut. He flips out. Oh, almost didn't get away with it. Now, see, that's the danger of the cut, Gio. If you miss it, you look kind of stupid.
Well, yeah, George, it was a good pitch by the pitcher. He got it high
Low.
and inside,
Yeah.
and, it was a tough pitch to handle. Joe will probably try to dip and drive something here, I would think.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, their defense in the outfield for this Iowa team is as good as you'll see.
Yeah, very, very fast.
Very
athletic.
Yeah. They got the Ish brothers left in the corners, and they got a great kid in center field, so they're not afraid to go and throw the ball in. Okay, their shortstop, number 4, their big cleanup guy waiting for the pitch. Oh, there's a swing and a shot to left field. Oh, caught out there right in the sunlight. And George, that is a tough catch right in the sunlight as he nails it, but Ish grabs it in left field for the out.
Yeah, he's been playing really well out there. Their whole outfield has, and he got a good jump on the ball, and he got to it before the sun was an issue. So, nice play.
You better believe it. Brought to you by Malati.com, Nissan in Crystal Lake. The great Jim Malati. Make sure you're out there and get yourself a beautiful car. And thanks for his sponsorship. This is Brian Oddie, their third baseman, number 22. With 2 outs, still 1-0. Man on first, this game is a long way to go, George.
Oh, yeah. These games have been unbelievable all weekend, George. Very close, down to the wire.
There's the swing line dive off the glove of the pitcher, Stubbs, and he thinks better of it and holds. And the guy at second base there decides not to go, which is a good play. He probably would have got caught in a pickle there. So first and second, 2 outs, no big deal. He crushed that ball, though. He put a shot on that one. This is going to be Mike Bradley, their designated hitter. Number 9, a lefty, and it's always dangerous when you got a lefty. I'm going to see if Prohaska, their short center, he does switch over by the second baseman, so the feeling he's going to pull. Now, if he can go, right between shortstop and the bag, it's going to be powerful for the Yep team. Here we go. Stubbs delivers. Swing, did not take a good cut at that. Ish in right field with the catch. And that's it for the third out. Yep, wasted that one. And we'll be back right after this with the remainder of the game. Okay, so we're going to go now to the fourth inning, bottom fourth. And Georgie V, I know you've had some great stuff all weekend to talk about here on the SSA broadcast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, George. This has probably been our most competitive tournament that we've ever run at this level. Last night we had 2 or 3 really long extra inning games. These games have been close. We've had a couple of bottom of the 7th walk-off games. It was just unbelievable. And, this tournament is getting better every year. These teams are just unbelievable.
Yeah, here's Devin Ish. George is going to stick with us here in the broadcast booth. 19. This is their great left fielder who just plays the sun well. And, of course, the pitcher out there, none other than Sean Keane, pitching a great game. There's a shot, and that's down. Now let's see if he goes for 2. Yeah, he's going to go. He's rumbling for second. The throw in, and no problem there. As Iowa, the Blitz, comes alive here with an opening double.
Yeah, no kidding, George. I tell you, that ball was smoked into the gap, and both teams are hitting the ball right on the screws so far.
Okay, this is our guy, Tanner Walker. This is their first baseman. Happel next, their big lefty. So this is Timmy Walker's son, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, their first baseman, learning the game. If he's half as good as his dad, he's going to have a great career. So Walker is concentrating, focusing, Gio, on getting this run in from second base as a leadoff batter started out for them.
Yeah, and with the gloves, George, you can't leave anything on the table. So when you can score a run, you got to execute.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hit it to the pitcher. That's a big mistake. You can't hit it up the middle there. You've got to hit it to the first baseman there. So that's a bet out there for Tanner. So 1 out. Man on second, so now they got to go for the hit to get this guy in. I tell people, these great pitchers from Chicago, they know he's trying to get it to the right side, so they put him on the handle, and he gets it right up to the middle. You got to really step back there, do you not? I can't bat. Don't get me wrong, but he's got to get that ball to the right side.
That was a good pitch, George. He threw it flat and inside, and
he swung at it.
It was really tough.
Here's Big Ben, the first ball swinging off the handle, trying to push the left, and that doesn't work. So now we hope that Blitz, who we like a lot, does not waste this guy that started out at second base. So Big Ben took a half swing there. I'm really for big guys like this in that situation to go full boat swing. But again, I'm over here and they're up there.
Well, George, they've been playing a lot of games, so sometimes your execution gets a little sloppy.
Ground ball to short center over the first. Oh, and Yep does some great defense there as they open up with a double to open inning, but Yep records the next 3 outs, and that was a great half inning. We'll be back with more action from Carroll Stream right after this. Okay, we're back here. Jared Zito, first baseman, going against Stubbs. Still 1-0, top of 5. And the last half inning, they started out with the double, they being a blitz, and left that man stranded at second base, Gio. That was not a good one. There's a swing by Zito, right center, and their center fielder, smooth as silk, and these Iowa guys like nothing for them to get that ball. That would be Dakota Wilkin up there in center field. So 1 out, quickly.
Well, you know, George, sometimes when you play a lot of games like Blitz does, your execution breaks down when you get a little fatigued. So
in other words, you need a little bit more Cheerios in the morning.
They need a little spark. They need something good to happen to kind of get their adrenaline back up.
This is big Eric Anderson, their catcher, 35. What do you know about Eric?
He's a big, strong kid. We've already seen him hit a ball pretty deep out there in left field, but the left fielder ran it down earlier.
This guy can go long at Mount Prospect. There's a ground ball, the shortstop. Very athletic play over there, and there's Tanner Walker. Now, he was sure of that one because he's a little upset with himself in that last half inning. So Walker with a double-handed catch there at first base, just to be sure.
Yeah, it's always good to be safe with what you do. Sometimes kids get a little fancy with that mitt and it hurts them. But
it'll kill you every time.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Sean Keane, Kean, number 34, their pitcher. He's a lefty, and again, I don't know much about him, Gio, but the guy's pitching great.
Yeah, young kid. He was on the WOA team.
Oh, yeah.
Before this year. He's one of the better young pitchers in the game in Chicago. He's getting better every year.
He's got the nice arm reaction, doesn't he? He moves it quickly, and you don't know if it's coming in high or low.
Yeah, he's very mobile up the middle, and he's a good kid, too. If you ever talk to him, very smart kid. He's going to be one of our better pitchers in another few years.
So many good A players. So many good A players in the Chicagoland area. About 39 teams started a couple days ago. The place was packed. We're down to 2, if you can believe it. Yep, has not lost. And our good friends from Iowa, Blitz, came all the way through to beat Hammer the Clam. There's a little cut to left field, and he's in quickly. Man, are they quick here? And nothing doing for the up team. So we'll be back right after this as the score remains 1-0. Okay, we're back. I'm going to ask our great camera girl, Michaela, to pan those outfield signs. She can go out to center field there. Take a look at the great Malati Nissan, official sponsor of this great tournament. Malati, Crystal Lake, Illinois. Call Jim Malati when you need a great car. And we're going to be talking a lot more about Malati as the tournament goes forward. And up now is Dakota Wilkin, their center fielders. We'll go back to live action here at home plate. We want to thank Michaela, our great camera girl, helping us on SSA broadcasts this year on YouTube. Don't forget, we're on Twitter, SSA Softball. The ground ball right up the middle to the pitcher, Keene. And Zito has it for out number 1. So far, Keene has been perfect on defense.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, George. He's very mobile. He's quick. He's really every year he keeps taking a big step forward. He's going to be a good one. Yeah,
he's very confident. Here's Tim Walker. Sky Walker, as I said in the last time up, he is probably among the most famous Iowa players in history as they upset the Greg Eggs Zarnik and Bob Russ senior team of 1993, if I can believe it. What is that, 20-some-5 years ago with the Carpet Country team. And Tim Walker was our great first baseman. That, by the way, that broadcast is on SSA broadcast here on YouTube. Walker with the swing to left center, puts a little charge in it. Center fielder no problem. It was a great move out there by Nicky Tricas. So Nicky Tricas, number 21, the center fielder, on the long fly ball by Walker. Walker tried to put a charge in it. Yeah, this is the shortstop, Bowers.
Yeah, Tim just missed that a little bit. Didn't quite barrel it up all the way, but he did give it a good ride.
Yeah, a little bit more, and that goes over his head, and you're talking a triple at the minimum. Here's Bowers. Shortstop for the Blitz team. Beautiful uniforms, white uniforms, like the blue armband, and sponsored by the great Tim Walker Insurance Agency, State Farm, Tim Walker Agency out of beautiful Iowa. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fires the first. Oh, and Zito. There was a little English on that ball. I saw it right here from the first base dugout. That ball had a little spin on it, Gio, and he just went off the webbing.
Yeah, it looked like we had a pretty good view of it.
We had a perfect view.
He kind of threw it. Looked like a screwball. It was tailing away.
I hate that when they do that.
Right. Well, yeah, his arm action got a little low, and the ball kind of came out of his hand weird.
This is the right fielder, Steve Ish, the brother of the left fielder. So we got E-I-S-H. I like that. Ish. Here we go. He's got the sunglasses on now. Now, the sun is really, really problematical at third and in left. Now, they don't have sunglasses in left. Let's hope it doesn't bite him. He loses it in the sun.
Yeah.
Right now, if I'm there, I'm pounding at the left. See if that guy gets lost in the sun. Apparently, he feels confident out there in left field.
Yeah,
That's Mikey Klinger out there on left.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I always want my outfielders to have sunglasses.
Absolutely. It's just fundamental stuff. Malati Nissan, official sponsor of this great SSAA championship. Beautiful August day in Chicago area. There's a shot for the hit. Quickly in, first and third. So now, Blitz has something going.
Yeah, that was a great job by the Yep center fielder to not only cut that ball off, but he hit the cutoff man with a good throw and then prevented the guy from scoring from first.
That was Steve Ish with put the charge on that ball. That was Steve Ish. Okay, this is their pitcher, Matty Stubbs. Let's see what he can do here. With 2 outs, he needs to go for the hit. Obvious technology here tells you he's got to swing hard, get that ball through somewhere. Here's a swing. Oh, low cut, and it does fall. It does fall. So here we go with the tie game. First and third, and he dives into third base. So now, with a very low pitch, and I know that Stubbs did not take a good cut at it. That ball went off the end of his bat, fell over the short center's head, George, for the scratch single.
Well, you know what, George? Nobody cares what it looks like.
Yeah.
But let's see if that brings some energy back to the Blitz team.
1-1, Connor Bigley here. Second baseman. So now the game is tied. First and third with 2 outs. There's a swing to left field, and it's down. So Blitz now is up. Blitz has taken the lead, Gio, and they came back from the doldrums to go ahead.
That was a beautiful swing, George. He just flipped it over the infield. He looked like a Chicago kid cutting the ball there.
Wow, so all of a sudden now the game is 2-1 in favor of, and we got a hitter here, it looks like. Okay, this is Cody batting, right? Thank you, brother. Cody's going to be batting here. Cody Johnson's going to pinch hit here. This is Cody Johnson, swinging, big right-handed batter. Score is 2-1 in favor of the home team, which in this instance is Blitz. They won the flip. There's a swing. Oh, great catch by Zito at first base. And it breaks that rally. Great play by 99 Zito as they focus in on 99, going back to the third base dugout. Unbelievable. Great play there. 2-1. We'll be back right after this with action from Phil's team. Okay, here we go. Pinch hitter now in the 6th inning. Giovenco. I think that's Mike Giovenco. We were just informed by our good friend at first base. This is Giovenco.
Yeah.
Gio, what do you know about this big dude?
Well, he was a couple of these WOA kids came over here, and I believe he was one of the kids that was on WOA last year.
Boy, is he a big boy. Giovenco.
Yeah.
Batting here in the top of 6, 2-1, Blitz. Stubbs working slowly now, making sure that his defense is ready. Prohaska up there at the middle. Here's the delivery by Stubbs. Got the cool shoes on, the cool red, white, and blue flag shoes, I guess they call it. Very patriotic. Loving these Yep uniforms. Love them.
Yeah, they're pretty sharp.
Swinging a shot, a blast to left field. Just in the second there, he did lose in the sun. So I said, if he gets that ball up in the sun, he's never going to catch it. But he does blast that. It was 27. So back in is Trakas. So 27 came through of what they call the re-entry rule. We got it. So Big Nick is back in 21. That was a great substitution there. Nick was hit for by Giovenco. So who's batting now? This is number 5. This is Collie. Now this is the second time up, so I think that somebody's going to come out. Yeah. Collie, number 5. And this is the second time he's hit, so I believe that 31 is going to have to come out. I'll check with it next at Penny, folks. We'll explain the re-entry to you. Yep, now with their guy on first base, by virtue of that pinch hit, 21 now on first base. That's Nicky Trakas, their center fielder. He's fast. Let's see if he can get around on a double. There's a swing and a long fly ball. Is it fair? Foul? It is way out of play, almost on North Avenue, Carroll Stream, Illinois, McCaslin Park. For you folks watching on the World Wide Web and SSA broadcast, we're in Carroll Stream, Illinois, technically West Chicago, Illinois. And if you look on Google Maps, we're just east of the DuPage Airport. You can fly in here, or we're directly west of downtown Chicago. I think something like 35 miles on Route 64 at beautiful McCaslin Park. This is what, about our 5th year here, roughly?
Yeah, this is the 5th year in a row we've had the A Nationals here. A beautiful facility.
Yep. Here's Collie with the big swing. Stubbs has got to be careful here because Collie can go large. Collie way back in the box with an extended batter's box. We'll explain that in a second. We'll give you the dimensions because Gio tapes some off. What are the approximate dimensions of the box?
Well, our box is a lot bigger than the other guys, George. It's basically 4 feet from the middle going forward and 5 feet back
so
and
it's
5
9
feet
feet
wide.
there. Wow. There's a shot. There it is. A single. Here goes Tricasa third. Quickly into the middle. And they first and third him. So there's fundamental softball at its best, Gio. Right there.
That was a great ball because even if the second baseman catches it, George, he's only got one play, which is going to first.
You got to go to that side of the ball,
Absolutely.
right? Just very simple checkers, I call it.
Yeah, especially in a game like this. The wind has kind of died down now, so it's not blowing like it was earlier in the day, so it's getting a little tougher to score runs on this
So
time.
Collie now is being pinch run for by, got it, Mcquarter, 19. So that's Brett. So Brett running for Collie, who hit the second time around there. So there's some changes here. We'll give them to you the next half inning as the umpires keep charge here, and our official scorekeepers who came in from Forest Park to help us, they got it all written down on the reentry rule. So we're at the top of the game here. This would be Klinger with the cool white pants and the stretch pants and whatever they call them over his legs to stop those muscle cramps.
Yeah, these kids, they got all kinds of gear now, George.
Mike Klinger. Okay, still 2-1, first and third. There's a ground ball up the middle. Why he goes there, I'll never know. Double play, but they do score the run. So I'm just shocked that they would go there, Gio. If you want to explain for just our fans for just a second what happened there?
Yeah, that was obviously not what he was trying to do. But if you're Blitz, you'll trade that double play for the run, even though it ties the game, because potentially now that might have just killed any chance at a larger inning here. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Aren't you supposed to try to lift the ball as far as you can, as deep as you can there?
Well, everybody's got a different view on it, but certainly at a minimum you want to get one guy in and one guy over.
Right. Here's Frampton, 29. He swings a little push to the left, and he's had a great weekend. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think he's probably going to be up near the top on positive play here.
Yeah,
Frampton.
He's having a good weekend. He really is a good hitter. He's got a lot of different swings that he can go to in all kinds of situations. For a kid his age, he's pretty advanced.
This is the top of 6. Blitz, because they won the flip, does have the hammer. And Yep is the undefeated team, so they have to win this one to take it all. Ground ball to second. Frampton, Frampton slips in the box. Robbie may have had a little leg pull there. So 3 outs there. We'll get back to the Robbie Frampton right after this as we return to the next half inning. George Bliss and Gio Vernazos will be back from Carroll Stream right after this. We're back, and my great camera girl up there, Michaela, mentioned to me these cool compression pants that some of these players are wearing. They look like ladies' tights to me, Gio.
No comment.
All right, top of the order here for Blitz. If they're going to do it, now's a good time to do it because it's bottom of 6. And if they score a run now, then let's see what happens. So this is Ish. Penny Heppel. There's a swing, ground ball, 3 bouncer to Robbie Frampton, who quickly does the shuffle pass over to 99. That was a nice play by Frampton.
Yeah. Devin was really getting down the line quick, so Robbie had to hurry and just got him by a half a step, if that.
So that's a big out there. This is Walker, Tanner Walker, first baseman. Let's see if he can get a hit and run it. There's a cut over the third. It's caught by the shortstop out there. Good shot there, but Joe Piscitelli grabs it out there over the arm stretch of the third baseman there, George.
Yeah, Joe got a great jump. He saw Connor raise his hands to try to cut.
Moved, yeah.
And he was moving even before he hit the ball there. Great read, great catch.
That's the difference. Brian Oddie, third baseman. was a guy that almost got it, then just drifted back, and the shortstop right behind him got him. This is Benny Happel here. Is this Benny? Yeah. This is the big guy. This is my big guy from Iowa. Swings down to Frampton. Nothing going there if he doesn't take a full swing, and I guess he's not taking batting tips today.
Well,
so, nothing going here. We'll be back in the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's getting down to the end here at Carroll Stream. We'll be back right after this. Okay, here's what we've got. We've got a classic game out here in 2016 at the SSA National Championship. Malati Nissan, our sponsor. And Yep is tied with the great team from Iowa who's given every bit of it to these guys. Yep is undefeated. Top of the 7th, there's a swing, and there's a hit for Yep. So there is a starting hit for number 24.
Matt McQuarter.
Yeah, that's Matty.
Yeah, he's a good player. George, we talked about him earlier, and that was a beautiful swing. All he did is just flipped it over the infield.
So Matty with a nice hit there, Matty McQuarter. Okay, so now we got the shortstop up. This is Piscitelli, who's played great defense. Number 6. Number 24 was ahead of him, got the opening hit. If they could just score one with these gloves, it's going to be tough.
Well, they're at a good part of their lineup, George. Matt being their 3rd hitter. Now they got 4 and 5 coming up.
Here's number 4. He cuts. That ball's in the sun. In quickly, and it's, what's the call? It's safe. It's a trap. So that's a single. So that's a trap. So that would be a safe hit there. And, man, that was close. That was close. So home plate umpire there, Gio, called that one.
Yeah, that's a tough play. He's looking in the sun, and Joe's a big, strong guy, so you can't cheat him. And just fell in front of him.
A little snow cone around the grass, I believe.
Right,
Is that what you saw?
Yeah,
okay.
It was a tough play.
Adi. Brian Adi. Now, I'm telling you, every year I've been broadcasting, they've got to do the right thing here and move these guys. They can't hit the ball to their superstar shortstop or even the third baseman for any reason unless they get crossed up. He's got to get this ball to the right side, or at the very least a big fly ball, a big one. So I can get a guy to third and then get the other guy in after that. This is very fundamental. This hasn't changed in 200 years. Let's see if he can get the ball to the right position at the right time. Yeah, he's looking right, Gio. He's stepping right.
Yeah,
and Stubbs has to come into the right location as well.
Yeah, Adi's perfectly capable of going the other way. He's got a good swing that way.
And there it is. There's a shot to right field. Caught up there in right. He tags up, throws into the middle. He has a beautiful swing there, and that was a nice throw in right field. So they did the right thing there. Very fundamental. So 1st and 3rd with 1 out.
Yeah, Brian, he did his job there. He looks like he's a little disappointed. He was hoping to get a hit, but the more important thing is he got that guy to third with less than 2 outs.
Absolutely.
In a 2-2 game. So that's a nice job of hitting there.
That's Brian Adi who got that. Now this is going to be Bradley, I believe, right? Yeah. This is their DH. Yeah, Mike Bradley. So here we go, Bradley. Bradley needs to drive a long fly ball if the game's going to be this close. They're going to play 1-run game. He's going to probably try to lift this ball. Don't get stuck in those bases. The coach is telling them whatever they do, run a little bit carefully. There's a swing. There's a ball to right field. Deep. Caught out there, and here comes the run. So here we go, Gio. They're up by 1 run with that sacrifice fly by their DH, number 9, Mike Bradley. So they did it right by the book.
Right. That was good execution there. They got the guy to third, and now they got another good hitter in the middle of their lineup with the chance to drive in another run here.
Yeah, Zito, their first baseman, Zito.
Let's go, JZ!
Jared Zito, big 99. Man on second, by the way, did move up as well.
Right.
So a hit would drive him in as well. 3-2. Yep, top of 7. If they hang on and win it, they win the whole thing undefeated. The 2016 Malati Open SSA, Slow Pitch Softball Association, from beautiful McCaslin Park in Carroll Stream, Illinois. George Bliss here on SSA Broadcast. There's a long fly to left in the sun. Does he got
trouble.
it? And that's it. That's going to be a bounce against the fence all the way. Here comes 1 run in. He's going to go for 4. She's got it focusing, and it's a shot. Home run by Jared Zito as he opens up the game with a long blast, Gio.
Yeah, he really leaned on that, George. He drove that ball to the gap, and it just kept carrying.
Oh, did it ever?
Yeah, didn't want to come down.
That's the momentous shot of this game. A 2-run home run there. 5-2 on the blast by 99 Zito as we keep rolling our cameras here. Michaela, we got that one. All right, she got that long fly. And I tell you, that sun is brutal out there. Yeah. I don't know if it had a factor. I think it was no matter what over his head.
Well, I think what happened, George, is he might have lost it for a split
just for a second,
yeah. He didn't really break back hard on it, and by the time he started running, it was too late.
I believe this is Anderson, 35. Yeah, this is Eric, who's back in the game. He hits a shot to right field, and that's down. And that would be, yes, it is, Eric Anderson, who came out and then back in. Eric Anderson. So Anderson's calling timeout. Yeah.
That was a real nice swing, too, George. And, sometimes that's what happens. You get in these close games, you get a big hit, you take a 1-run lead, and all of a sudden guys start free swinging. And if you're the blitzer, you got to find a way to get a third out and keep it at 3 runs.
Yeah, real quick. All right, so this is 34. This is their pitcher, Keene, a lefty. You don't want a lefty here. Darn, these lineups are tough because you have a little advantage with that box. You step out of the box a little more step, and your advantage going back to Major League Baseball days, guys and lefties are always a little bit better. A couple of points here and there just because of that extra one step.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on your defense to catch the ball clean and get rid of it clean.
Exactly. 34. Red uniforms, red pants, gray with the red numerals, YEP. Y-E-P, YEP from Northlake, Melrose, Western Suburbs. And there's a hit for 34. So Sean Keene comes through and helps his team, and he first and thirds. And Sean with a great game. Sean, very smooth swing there, Gio.
Oh, yeah, that was a good-looking swing. He's pitching good, and he's helping himself, too, by swinging the bat as well.
Nick Tricas. He was batted for earlier by Giovanko, and that worked. That worked, by the way.
Right, but we're in a part of a game now, George, where if they would have hit for him again, they would have had to take him out of the game.
Correct.
So, obviously he needs to swing here because he's playing a great outfield for them.
Here we go. Number 21, Big Nick. Stubbs delivers. There is 2 outs, 5-2. On the monster home run by Zito, number 99, and he crushed it, their first baseman. He put a ton on that. That ball could have gone out of Mount Prospect. These are 300-foot fields here in McCaslin Park. This is what they call a 12-inch diamond. 16-inch is the game of choice in Chicago, but we're playing 12-inch diamonds here. There's a little pop-up to Walker, and they have one more half inning to go. We'll be back right after this. Let's see what happens. George Bliss, Gio Vernazos, live from McCaslin Park. Stay tuned and don't go away. Okay, here we go. Let's summarize what's happened. Score here is, 5, Blitz 2, bottom of 7. Home team is Blitz. They need 3 to tie. They need 4 to go ahead and win it. But I'll tell you, it's going to be a tough road.
Well, with that sun in left field, it's been a little tough.
Fly ball to left field down the line and caught out there by the left fielder for the first out for the Yep team.
And we were commenting about the left fielder for Yep earlier.
Yeah, Mikey Klinger.
I noticed Mikey's got sunglasses on this half inning.
He's wearing number 1. Number 1 in your defensive heart now. All right, so now we're up to next batter. Tim Walker's on the on-deck circle. This is Dakota, center fielder. Wilkin. Deck, Wilkin, center fielder. Here's the pitch, swing, line drive. Gone out there in left field by the left fielder. You just called it, Gio. And Joe Monzer, the first base umpire, does call him out.
Yeah, George, that was a real tough catch, and he caught it kind of odd. Couldn't tell if the ball,
left of his body, yeah.
Yeah, and then I couldn't tell if he caught it clean or if the ground helped him, but the umpire called him out. So,
Michaela, we're going to keep rolling here all the way to the end of this game, and even a little bit of the post-game celebrations if it happens. This is Tim Walker. 2 great catches by the left field. There's Walker with a shot on the left field line, trying for the hard cut, just fouled by about 2 feet.
Yeah, Tim was just trying to get on here. At this point, you got to try to extend and just get a base runner and put it on the next hitter, and you got to try to build something here.
All right, here we go. Yep, the ball way down the left field line. As you can see, the sun's setting. The sun is behind us. We are facing the east. As I said, this field's a little bit different than most Major League parks. We're facing into the southeast, so the sun does go on the left side at this point. The shortstop with no sunglasses. It just drives me nuts when these guys don't wear sunglasses. But when they make the catches, they look at me and they say, mind your business, Bliss. Okay, here's Walker. Last chance for the Blitz team. 5-2. Delivers. Line drive. Oh, caught by the shortstop, but it's an infield hit there. Over the third baseman's tip there. An infield hit as the shortstop played deep, but Walker is on. They're going to pinch run for Walker. So the hit is there. Life is still living. Still a little shot here.
You're right. Tim did his job. He got on base, and now
Bowers, the shortstop.
Right. Now they need one more hit, George, and then, as they say, you're dangerous if you have the tie in the box. So
and 3 is going to pinch run here, their coach. He's going to run on the roster for Walker. This is Bowers, Jordan Bowers, their shortstop. 5-2, 2 outs. This is it. And out now, and yep, will take home the 2016 SSA title for A-ball at beautiful McCaslin Park. Delivery by the up player. Ball 1.
Not done yet.
Sean Keane out there on the mound. Delivers the second pitch. Nothing going. As we get tight on this batter now. Here we go. Here's a swing. Nope. Holds back.
Wow.
Also, we got 3-0.
3-0, yeah. You don't want to walk a guy
imagine?
here.
Yeah.
You'd rather have him swing the bat.
He's going to groove it. He's going to groove it. There it is. There's your strike. Strike 1. He's going to groove another one, I suspect, Gio. Here we go. Keane delivers. Swing. Fly ball to left field. Will he make all 3 outs and bring it home? No, center fielder grabs it further out. And Yep wins it. As we focus in on the Yep celebration there at third base. A great catch by their center fielder who came over to take it. Incredible play. Wow, Yep has won it. They go undefeated. They win the final game 5-2. And Gio, that was a great one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good ball game, but it's tough. Your Blitz, you worked your way. You've been basically playing since 9 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
And, looked like they ran out a little steam because they scored 13 runs in the game before this, but they only got 2. So that's a hard thing when you play as much ball as they did today.
And that was Nicky Tricass, by the way, in center fielder. I got to tell you, Sean King had an incredible game today. Incredible.
He pitched real well because Blitz was scoring runs and being very active, and he held them down. And this Yep team played great all weekend, man. They were solid. They did what they had to do. They executed when they needed to, and they played well. They played well.
Well, we want to thank you for watching SSA broadcasts right here on the great YouTube. George Bliss here with Gio Vernazos. We're going to be back right after this in the field with some of the awards, but thank you for watching this 2016. Let's go to center field and look at those beautiful posters out there. You can zoom in on Maladi Nissan as Michaela zooms in on our official corporate sponsor of the 2016 Men's National Championship, Maladi Nissan in Crystal Lake. Thanks to Jimmy Maladi and his entire staff at Crystal Lake, Nissan, the greatest car in America. This is George Bliss, live. I'm from your softball hotline in Chicago. We'll see you down the road. Remember, 16-inch softball. It's the greatest game in America. Talk to you later, everybody. Thanks for watching.
They don't know those girls. They're not with them. Wait a minute.
Ball, my sidekick, the whole brain trust behind this team, Ben Knutson.
The commish.
The commish. My brother from Selmer that's helped me with this young group of guys, Benny Happel. Shortstop, Jordan Bowers. short center, Ryan Prohaska.
Thank you.
Second baseman, Cody Johnson. Utility guy, Connor Beagley. Our pitcher, Matt Stubbs.
Way to go, Matt! Best pitcher in Iowa right here.
Center fielder, Dakota Wilkin, stay off his grass. The dynamic duo of twins, Steve and Devin Ish. I got no issue with these two. Third base, Pat Sharpshire. Utility guy, Blake Bigley. That's right. And the reason why I'm still playing this game, my son Tanner Walker.
Left field, Mikey Klinger. Center field, Nick Trakas. Right field, Matt Natuk. Third base, Brian Addy. Shortstop, Joe Piscitelli. Short center, Matt McQuarter. Second base, Robbie Frampton. First base, Jared Zito. Catcher, Eric Anderson. And our pitcher, Sean Keane. Got Brian Hodak. Mike Giovinco. Joe Nixon. Michael Bradley. Brandon Colley. We got Chewy. Brett McQuarter. We got Teddy. The man. Billy Addy. The fat man, Justin Kasich. And Roy Rodriguez.
First team All-Americans.
Heads up, boys. Here we go.
Sean King, MVP.
Way to go, Sean! Hey, you gotta run the bases. Hey, you gotta run the bases.